We are live.
Is the audio working?
Yeah. Evan's bouncing, yeah.
Starting off local.
And on this student, so blacklist for the game. Not let it leak out to the top.
We know.
No red bars?
And we are here at Glendale. We are here at Glendale Falcons at Nixa Eagles as Nixa starts out with a turnover there. So Glendale will bring in the ball here. Number 20, Max Feuerbacher.
And last time these two teams met, I believe Glendale came away with the W. This is their fourth time meeting. I believe Nixon's up 2-1 in the series, but definitely a surprising win. In their first game against Glendale, they won by, I believe, 20. They were definitely, the more dominant team, but they got the best of them the last time they played.
Yeah, and these are two pretty good teams going up against each other. And as you said, it's 2-1. No one really has that big of a favor as Cam Miller drains a 3.
But that's going to be a big guy in this game. They were missing him against that Glendale game when they lost, and he's been, big time. We've seen him get varsity minutes. He's even started for varsity. He's definitely been a big time piece in this JV, not just JV, but also varsity.
And the bucket is good by Nathan Yampanya. And I couldn't agree more with what you said with Cam. I mean, he's basically the sixth man out there for varsity. I mean, he comes in for Colt or Adam a lot, and he's a really gritty player down low.
And he plays his role really well. He can stretch the floor as well as being able to match up with those, bigger guys. Nixon, not the biggest team in the area, and they after McCoy and McKnight, there's not much size for this team.
That'll be out of bounds on an Eagle, a Nixa Eagle. To inbound is Feuerbacher. Swings it over. Inside pass. Great pass. Good bucket there, too, by Brody Stankemeyer.
Strankmeyer, he's definitely going to be a big piece. We've seen him many times on Glendale. He's very long and lengthy defender. As Liddell gets a bucket to go. Nixa scoring exclusively from 3.
Beautiful pull up there by Liddell, and just gets it to go. It's a clean jumper, and it's just another kid that gets in on varsity and really does his role.
And he can, he has the start and stop ability, but he mixes it with just being super smooth. He works very hard at it. You've seen it so many times. He just does these hezzy pull-ups, hezzy, step back threes, and he's a really hard player to guard.
And another inside pass to the same guy for another bucket, Stankmeyer. Shot is up and good by Miller. We're going shot for shot here in the Glendale Fieldhouse. He's working on Kranz. Gets inside, no good. And Kranz hits the ground hard. Appears to be fine.
And that just wasn't the shot there from Catley. He's bigger than Kranz, but Kranz definitely has that length on him. It's definitely going to be hard for him to score with Sam's defensive prowess.
So Liddell will cross the timeline here. Good inside bucket there by Liddell. Fairbacher working on Liddell.
And Liddell and Miller both getting it done early. Both at 5, definitely carrying the load for the Eagles.
No good on the shot there. Nixa pushing it. Miller corner 3 off the dribble. It's all nylon. That is a beauty of a shot as Glendale will take a timeout.
And he's showing his, stretch 4, stretch 5 ability right there. Being able to just catch it 1, 2, and put up a shot like that, the confidence that he has. He's already up to 8 in this game, and Glendale's going to have to find a way to answer.
We are back here. 3.5 left in the first, and Glendale will inbound the ball here as we see Nixa coming out with a press already.
And they're going to try to get off to a hot start. We've seen it a lot with Nixa. They like to run this press, try to impose their will early. They're already in a groove with Miller and Liddell. They're going to try to tighten that lead. And they're going to get Cartlett with a walk. And he just hasn't, he's been trying to get down to that post area and go to work on Krantz, but Krantz is not allowed anything to go from that.
So Liddell will take it down once more. Finding somewhere to go. Miller, another 3 up. No good. Fighting for it. Krantz gets a big body rebound. Good inside swing to Ajayi, and he gets it to go.
And that's just good ball movement right there. You saw Liddell call for the screen, instantly hit the high post, and Miller had it on a swivel, being able to see Ajayi's back cut.
That is great vision by Cam Miller.
Here comes Catlett again, trying to just body up, and it is not working. I mean, that is just not something he's going to be able to do tonight. That's definitely not his game.
Inside bucket, rolls around, and Krantz comes down with another rebound. Liddell backed out to Ajayi. Ajayi inside. Liddell with a very quick change of pace. Another good pass inside, and we're going to get a charge as Oaf kind of came down on his defender and knocked him right over.
Strakemeyer sitting in there and taking that hit, definitely putting his body on the line for the team. Glendale, you're going to want to get something going because so far we've seen a lot of Catlett trying to body up. That's definitely not his game. He's more of an outside shooter, and Krantz has been all over him.
So Evan Emerson, the junior, will have to take off his chain before inbounding. He'll get it in to Furbacher. Liddell on him. Inside, we've seen this a lot already. Krantz getting work down low.
And that's just not his game. I mean, he's kind of a softer player, clearly. I mean, he's running for a foul, but he's just trying to go into Krantz, and Krantz is so good at bodying up, there's nothing he can do.
And last time I saw him in person, he was more of the three-point shooter as Oaf gets a
And if he just keeps trying to body up someone like Krantz, I mean, he can just put his chest out, and you're not going anywhere.
Ball being pushed very fast off the fingertips. Miller gets hacked there, and boy, Catlett is not happy about that. So Cameron Miller will go to the line to shoot 2. He'll make the first one, and we'll see number 10, Eli Deal, come in for Nixa, and number 50, Braden Marsink, to come in for Glendale.
And so far, Miller can knock this down. Now they'll put him into double digits, and he has been electric offensively so far. And he's been the main factor in why the Eagles have this lead. And right there, another reason, Liddell. I mean, Liddell's playing, he's already up to 5 on the day and playing great defense. His press has really gotten to the Falcons.
Miller to inbound the ball here. Krantz working on his man. Bounce pass inside, and Ajayi gets it to go, fully extending the arm and getting it off the glass.
And that's just a good pass right there. I mean, having that awareness. I mean, Glendale can't buy it. Bucket Jackson just airmailing it.
Short jumper miss by Liddell. The Falcons looking to get another bucket here, as it's been a little while since they've scored. Corner 3, air ball.
They just can't seem to hit anything. I mean, strength buyer air balls, and then you get that rebound. You're going to want to finish that. You want to get some momentum going.
And that can really kill your morale as number 34, Jackson, will shoot 2. He'll make his first. Just seeing one go through might help, as Spencer Rennie will check in for the Nixa Eagles, and Nathan Yampena will check in for Glendale. This is the second, and Deal will get the rebound. Eagles pushing it quick down the floor. Cam Miller gets fouled there. A little bit of a late call. And that'll be another one on 33, Catlett. And Miller will be back at the line.
And so far, it just feels like Catlett hasn't had the night that he's wanted so far. And he's got 2 fouls already that might sit him for the, earn him some time on the bench, but he just hasn't been able to get anything going offensively or defensively.
So Miller will make his second, and we'll see Catlett across the timeline here. Gets the ball back, gets inside, no good again, and he needs to just kind of stick to that outside game, which we know he's pretty good at.
I mean, he's just trying to switch something up that he clearly isn't comfortable doing. I mean, once he gets under pressure, he's expecting a foul, and no one's going to foul him. They're sitting straight up on him, and he's not going to be able to hit it if he's just trying to draw fouls.
I agree, and maybe Coach saw that he's one of the bigger guys on the team and just kind of wants him inside. And that's just not his play style.
At that size, listed at 6'4", I mean, you should be able to get inside on someone like Krantz. Krantz 6'1", 6'2". He's got that length, but there's so many people on this team that could body up with him.
And another Nixa Eagle to the line. Mathan Ajay will take 2 and make his first.
Around the floor for the Falcons, number 20, Max.
And number 20, Max Forbacher, will check in just for the end of the first. Ajay will go 2 for 2. Glendale with 4 left. Swings it really deep. Shot from the logo. No good by Catlett. Score after the first is 24. Nixa. Glendale was 7. And both teams playing some good defense. Glendale just needs some shots to fall. We'll be back after this break. We are back for some second quarter action as we see the Nixa Eagles up by a good margin.
In Glendale, it seems that they can't get much going offensively. It's not that they're playing terrible defense. They'll have those occasional mishaps. They just can't buy a bucket on that offensive end. They'll turn it over. They'll just miss a shot. Catlett's going to have to start getting going. He's definitely more of an outside threat. They tried to play him more inside. Hopefully they can switch that up, get him off some screens, just get him open from that three-point range. That's where he loves to be.
I agree, as Stevens gives a great pass into Thornton, and Thornton lays it up and in with the finger roll.
And that's what Nick's has done a great job of all game, is getting to that high post area, then someone cuts. And Falcons are just caught lacking.
Glendale really trying to get something going here. Kicks it out. Spin move. Blocked by Thornton. The guard caught him from behind. It was a beautiful block. Stevens inside. No good. Glendale pushing. Good pump fake and in and out. None of them finding the bottom of the net right now. And Oaf gets blocked by 35 Brody Stankmeyer.
See Catlett pull from 3, and he can't seem to buy a bucket so far.
And he's currently sitting at 0 points with a few shots.
Around 0 for 5, 0 for 6 at some point. You just got to start passing it.
You definitely want to see him start to get going here.
He is, a deadly from range, but taking it that early in the possession, you might need just to start swinging that ball around, trying to find something open, because that's what Nixa has done a great job of. They've swung that ball around. They've looked for the next open man. It's not just one person trying to get up a shot.
Good inside pass, and that's just what they needed. Layup good by Jackson.
And it's exactly what we were just saying. Is swing that ball around, look for, get people cutting, get people moving, try to get these Eagles to make a mistake.
Eli Deal no good there on the floater. And Oaf will stay down there and fight for it, and it'll actually be Nixa Eagle basketball.
It's good heads-up play from Oaf. If you're Glendale, you want to talk about that. I mean, Strankmeyer clearly did not see Oaf sitting there. And you're going to have to talk about just calling that out so he won't be able to make that mistake next time.
Rennie gets inside, draws the foul. He'll go to line to shoot 2. That one will be on Glendale's 34, I believe.
34, Martin
Jackson.
First team foul. Spencer Rennie is in the line.
So Rennie good on the first. Second is up and good. Goes 2 for 2 from the line there.
Knicks have really been the dominant presence in this game so far. They come out hot, and Glendale has been unable to respond. They're just playing suffocating defense right now. And a big part of that is Scotland not being able to get going. He hasn't been able to get it inside or outside. And that's what Glendale's going to have to keep doing, working that ball around. Get someone to cut that backside. When you get that entry pass, people are going to collapse. You're going to have to figure out ways to get cutters open, try to get something at the basket.
And what we just saw is how they've gotten most of their buckets is just good passes inside, and they need to keep it up. Another layup there for Jackson. He's got 5 now. And Stevens will retaliate on the other side by getting his own.
And Glendale right there, you're getting that momentum going. You're getting in transition, but you have to be able to get back. I mean, Stevens was just wide open.
ISO 3 ball is good. Jackson seems to be heating up right now. He's up to 8, leading scorer for Glendale.
We got a fan almost coaching from the stands. And Stevens knocks it down, silences him.
Maybe a parent really rooting for his kid. Catlett, good pump fake, gets inside, kicks it out. We're going to get a foul on the floor.
I'll say it was a shot. Oh, excuse me. It looked like he was going to the line.
Next foul number 34.
That one will be on Logan Stevens.
First team foul.
His first foul. Only Nixa's first team. Quick shot up. No good again by Catlett. Way to get the rebound there and put it right back up there by Stankmeyer. And Nixa Eagles will call a timeout.
And, Falcons starting to heat up. They're starting to work that ball around a lot better. They're pulling a lot harder, getting in transition. And, Nixa's going to have to figure out a way to answer.
We will be right back after this short break. And we're back with about 3:15 left in the second. Rennie working on 2 defenders. Good passes around. Almost gets back tapped, excuse me. Good bounce pass inside. It gets stripped and stolen.
And Falcons really surging back. What looked like maybe what could be a lost cause. Nothing was really going well. They started to surge back, but that's going to be a big-time hit. And that will be his 3rd foul on the night. And that might sit.
Number 50, Braden Marsink will check back in for the Falcons. Rennie gets by his defender. Free throw jump shot, no good by Miller. Free ball is up, just off the mark. As Oaf will push it down. Thornton, quick pass inside, snake eyes. And the unselfish play by Deal there to get it to Oaf for an easy layup.
And, you know, Nixa definitely, they're doing a great job of working that ball around. It's what's allowed them to jump out to this hot start. Just working that ball around and making that next pass. Oftentimes you'll see them, they have a look, definitely would be a harder one, but they'll give it up to their wide open teammate.
Absolutely, as Miller will fight for that. End up getting a foul call. And we'll see Sam Crayons, Matthew Ajayi, and Jalen Liddell check back in for the Eagles. And Catlett will check back in for the Falcons. Inbound is in, across the timeline. Fans wanted to travel there. Inside, no good. Ajayi will get hit on the arm there. That'll be on Jackson. Liddell, good pass inside and one. Cameron Miller off the unselfish pass again by Ajayi. And these Eagles are really just working it around and doing their jobs.
It's just unselfish basketball so far. And, you know, that's what you love to see, a team working at their best. This team's definitely at their best when they have Miller on the floor. He's such a threat in that high post, low post area.
Misses the free throw, gets his own board. Glendale pushing it. Double teamed in the corner. And Oaf will get his arm too far inside and hit Jackson there. Jameis Thornton will check in for Oaf. Inbound to Catlett, who's working on Crayons. Saw that a lot in the first quarter.
And that's just something he's been trying to do, and Crayons has made a statement that that's not going to work. He's going to have to figure out a way to get that ball from the three-point line, because that's where he's at his best.
Three ball up and good by Jackson, and he has really been the spark for Glendale. He's got 13 of the 23.
It feels like outside of him, not a lot has been going right.
And Liddell will get Jackson on the arm there, and he'll get sent to the line for 2 shots.
And he's been heating up. I mean, you're going to have to stick someone on him to get someone in his grill, because no one else for the Falcons outside of Strankmeyer has been able to get anything going.
He'll rattle in his first, and we'll see number 50, Marsink, and number 44, Yampania, to come in for Glendale. Second shot is up, no good. Fighting for the rebound. And I believe Miller will get fouled there off ball by number 50, Marcink. So he'll go to line to shoot 2 as they're in the bonus now. Miller misses his first. Up and good by Miller for the second. Nixa will press. Jackson works on Thornton, swings it over. Inside pass. Miller standing strong, hand straight up. Good bucket there by Marcink.
Almost like we got a coach in the stands. I mean, he is up on his feet.
And he is firing up this team. And Mathen Ajayi with the snatch block. That is a rare feat.
Oh, my goodness.
He flew for that. As we'll see a no call there on Cam Miller's layup. Either could have been a charge or a foul. As Jackson will get shoved down again, and he's been beat up. Nonetheless, he's got 14 points, and he's really making things happen. But, oh my goodness, Mathen Ajayi.
That's something you won't see a lot.
It's not a common thing. I haven't seen that in a very long time in a high school game.
Last time I saw it was Randy Flint on the three-pointer. But that's something you rarely see. It's definitely not something you won't see every day.
Jai, great athleticism, good kid, great basketball player, gets varsity minutes.
He puts in so much work. I mean, he was at the
cares
gym.
So much about this sport.
Yesterday he and I got up shots for 4 hours. We were just putting in so much work, and he really works on his craft.
He's a very hard worker. As we'll see halftime, Nixa Eagles up 13. It is 39-26. We'll get some second half action after this break. We are back for some more basketball second half action. Nixa Eagles up 13. Liddell pull-up J, no good. And what we saw in the first half was some great passing by the Nixa Eagles, and then the Falcons kind of joined in on that trend in the second quarter. Got some good buckets down low, as you see. Another bucket down low there by Stankemeyer.
And Strankmeyer, Strankmeyer and Jackson definitely been leading the charge for the Falcons. They've really started to get this team going. What looked like, would be an Eagles win early. They just slowly started to battle back. Eagles took their foot off the gas just a little bit, and Falcons took full advantage.
Oaf will get fouled there by Strankmeyer, and he'll go to line to shoot 2. Oaf will miss the first. And number 31, Emerson, will check in. Oaf shot is up, no good. We'll get a push. Looks like Yampania was falling out of bounds. They're going to say it was by push on Cameron Miller. And parent coach, trying to hype up his team right now.
He's really been coaching them almost. He's been.
And he's up.
And
blocked by Kranz, but there will be a travel first.
He keeps trying to do that inside work, and it's not going to work. That's not his game. He traveled a lot. He can't get anything to go. He needs to change something up and stop whining.
So Liddell will take it down. In the corner, Ajayi. We've seen a lot of great passes and open buckets out of him. Corner, drive inside, unselfish pass, no good. Strong rebound there by Catlett. Thought about a 3. Kicks it out. Catlett backing down again. Good pass, though. Shot's just no good. Cameron Miller inside. Layup is good in transition. And he's got 15.
He's been, just honestly frying the Falcons. There's nothing they can do for him.
Glendale taking it kind of slow here. ISO work on Ajayi. 3-ball up by Catlett, and that is off again. He really just cannot find the bottom of the bucket.
It just has been his night so far. He can't, get anything to go offensively. He's trying to do this body up work when he needs to just go to his bread and butter, which is that 3-ball.
And a great kiss off the glass there by Ajayi as he really reached around and got it to fall. Three-ball up from deep, no good. Back to Ajayi. Ajayi's turn to work on Jackson. Screen is set by Miller. Liddell, pull up J, no good. I think got tipped. Ajayi 3-ball, no good. Good rebound by Oaf, and he'll get fouled. Apologies about that. Oaf will shoot 2. That foul will be on Max Forbacher. And Oaf will try and redeem himself at the line as we saw him go 0 for 2 last time. And he will make the first of the 2. Puts him up to 6.
That's going to be big time. Free throws. It's the easiest shot in the game yet, but it'll knock them down.
And they're free for a reason. Free throw. 2 is up. No good by Oaf.
Falcons pushing in transition. A good pass to the corner.
3. In and out. Unfortunate there. And Ajayi seemed to bobble it. Glendale fans are not happy that they thought I got tipped off of a Falcon. Nonetheless, Liddell will give it to Kranz. Now up top to Ajayi. Eagles working the ball around. Good steal by Jackson. And he'll get a bucket. And that puts him up to 16. He has over half the team's points. He's really been on fire here.
He's been what's keeping them in it. He's what's got them going earlier in that first half, and he's the person allowing them to stay with Nixa.
Mathen will do a snake eye pass and a miscommunication there as Kranz went right by it. And we'll get a push off there by Yampanian. Very upset. Maybe, you know, reached the arm out, got a little arm bar action, and kind of just pushed him. Very unhappy with the call. There's some of the fans, including our parent coach.
You might as well call him the coach at this point. I mean, he's been yelling all game.
Kranz, big body inside, in and out. Falcons looking to get something going here. Catlett really trying to get something going here as he'll turn the ball over now.
I mean, he just needs to start swinging that ball. He cannot get anything going offensively every single time. It's either a turnover or just a bad shot.
Inside to Ajayi, and that's no good. And I believe he will foul number 50, Braden Marsink.
It's a foul number 5, Ajayi.
It's only Mathen's first foul, so should be good with the foul trouble as the Nixa Eagles will call a timeout. They're up 14, scores 44-30. We'll be back after this short break. We are back after that timeout as the Falcons will push it down the court. Liddell playing some good defense there. Catlett swings it inside, falling out of bounds. Too strong off the glass. We'll get another foul call there. Looked like it was on the rebound. We're going to get that one on Ajayi.
It's a foul, number 5.
You know, we've heard a lot of whistles today.
13 foul. Braden
And
Marsink's at the line.
he'll shoot 2 at the line. He'll miss the first. He'll also miss the second. Ball does not lie. And the close side ref will say it's out on the Glendale Falcons, but side ref will say it's out on Nixa, and that's what the call will be, Falcon basketball. Eagles playing great defense. Thought about a 3 there, gets inside. That'll stay with the Falcons. Nixa fans wanted to travel there, as Yampania seemed to kind of stutter his feet when he was going in. Some more great defense played as Catlett will take it at half. Ajay breakaway, and he'll get the layup to fall after playing some good defense there and forces the turnover too.
Ajay starting to get going a bit. They put him on Jackson, definitely the best defender. One of the best, arguably, that they have. He is that long length. Gosh, Jackson.
Three ball up and good, Martine Jackson, and he's really let him fly here today as he's got 19. Inside. Good ball movement here by the Eagles. Three balls up and no good by Cam Miller. Corner three, also no good on the other end here. Rebound up, looked like a clean tip, but Marcink will go to the line.
And that's just kind of how it's been today. You know, they're gonna call it to call almost everything. You're gonna have to just keep your hands straight up and not try to gamble.
That one will be on Oaf as he misses another free throw. He's 0 for 3 from the line, I believe. Eli Deal and Jameis Thornton will check in for Nixa, and Oaf and Ajay will sit. Free throw is up and good. Makes the second. Finally got one to fall there. Kranz in the corner. Inside, Miller out to Kranz. Pass fake inside. Moving the ball around pretty well here. Good pass back inside. Deal to Thornton, and we've seen that tonight before, and they do it once more as Thornton gets a nice bucket. Strong take there by Forbacher, and can't get it to go. Another unselfish inside pass and some wizardry by Sam Kranz.
What a lay from Kranz right there. Reaching into his inner Kyrie Irving, you know, just had that jelly lay.
You know, and that's just a beautiful bucket for a guy who's not, this isn't even his main sport. I mean, varsity soccer player, you know, all-state, and pretty good player, and just showing his basketball skills out here too, showing that he can do it all.
And that is, you know, a lot of the people on, you know, Nix's team. With Miller committed to TCU for baseball. Just so many multi-sport athletes.
Three balls up and no good by Jackson as he'll finally miss one. It's been very hot this game. Liddell out to Deal. Quick shot. No good. The buzzer will sound after three. The Nixa Eagles up 50 to 34. Some great defense being played by both teams and really just smart passes. And we'll be right back after this break. And we are back for some fourth quarter action.
We saw Glendale starting to heat up towards that, end of that second, start of that third. But they just have to find a way to get back to that. Nixa starting to pull away, figure out ways to get to the bucket.
Inside shot is in and out by Jackson, as Nixa will have a turnover there. Pushes inside. Layup's no good. A blocking foul will be called. And that's on Jameis Thornton.
Nixa foul number 3, Jameis Thornton. First personal, first team foul.
That's only his first foul. Yampania will make his first. He'll miss his second. Strong rebound by Ajayi. Corner three, Ajayi, no good. Good rebound by Deal. That should be out of bounds, and it will be. That'll be Nixa Eagle basketball.
And Nixa, it's just going to come down to that hot start they had. We've seen Glendale definitely start to pick it up, but if Glendale could have matched that scoring in that first quarter, it would have been a completely different game.
Catlett finally gets one to go and one after missing about 10. Gets the layup to fall through the contact.
And that's another big missing piece, is that Catlett hasn't been able to do anything all night. That's his first bucket.
And gets the free throw to fall, so that'll put him up to 3 points. Kranz in the corner. Swings it to Ajayi. Over to Thornton. And he'll miss his 3 ball. Thornton and Ajayi, defensive gnats right now. And a charging call will be made. And I believe that is the right call. Glendale fans do not agree.
They're never going to when it's on the team, but that was definitely the right call, being able to stand in there and take that beating.
Great job by Liddell to set his feet and just take the charge. Not the biggest guy that you want to see down low, but the way he's taking the charge is resilient by him. Thornton touch pass inside, and Ajayi sits on the rim for a little bit. Catlett will foul Deal down low. That'll be his third. Catlett, who's usually one of these star players out here with 3 fouls and 3 points.
Kranz has shut him down.
Don't love to see that. Kranz really has been giving him some work defensively.
What he thought he'd be able to do is just lower his shoulder and get into him, but Kranz has just bodied up so well, taking that, that punishment that he's dishing out, and he has dominated him.
Deal goes 1 for 2. Rebound off the hands of Ajayi. Inside, and bucket is good by 35, Brody Strankmeyer.
Glendale's still in this. If they could, Nixa keeps passing like they are right now, it's anyone's game.
Good hands by Thornton. We'll get back-to-back turnovers by both teams, and Kranz hits a cutting Thornton for a nice finger roll layup. Sloppy turnover there by Glendale as Kranz will reel it in. Corner 3, Liddell, no good. Thornton. Good rebound by Jameis Thornton. Kranz thought about a 3, cuts inside. Great pass by Deal, and We've seen this all night long. I mean,
Such great passing. And just they get it to that high post, someone cuts, and Glendale they're just stuck. They're just standing there in the mud, and it's just an easy bucket every time.
it's like a no-brainer. I mean, they're passing it and just immediately cutting, and the guy getting the ball knows exactly what to do. They just dish a quick bounce pass, and it's an easy layup for an Eagle. As we'll be right back after this break. And we are back after that timeout. And we'll get a carry by Forbacher. That's another sloppy turnover that Glendale just doesn't want to have deep into this game. Liddell over to Rennie. In the corner. Top key. Liddell step back, 1 of 3 there, but tightly guarded. Ajayi thought about a 3-2. Inside pass, poked away, but they'll call a foul.
It's just incredible
Forbacher.
passing. I mean, they're just swinging that ball around, firing it. You know, Glendale trying to bring traps, but they're just, the second they catch it, they look for that open man, and it feels like Glendale can't get any pressure on the ball.
Awful check-in for Kranz as Liddell waits to inbound the ball. Ajayi gets the ball back. Eagles kind of just swinging it around, taking it slow. You know, wasting some clock. They're up 15. Liddell gets inside, no good. Falcon pulls down a rebound. Hop step, good bucket there. Strong take by Brody Strankmeyer. Looked like a little bit of contact, but they'll let that one go with a surprising hot whistle tonight.
You know, Glendale, they're going to have to start getting something going. You're going to have to get back to forcing those turnovers that were working for you. And you can't allow buckets like that. I mean, Ajayi just going right into the contact.
And that's another just pass and immediate cut. And the guy receiving the ball just knows to dish it right back to him and get the easy layup. Little ISO ball by Jackson. Gets inside and one. Strong bucket. Great body control there by Jackson.
I mean, he's been the man all night up to 21, could get 22. And he's really got to think, if Carla could have gotten going in this game, I mean, how different it would have been. He's been a non-factor.
And Catlett will check back in for Glendale. Jackson's and one opportunity is up. No good. With about 2.5 left here. Eagles passing it around the perimeter, waiting for that inside pass. Deal will get hacked on the arm there. That'll be on number 44, Nathan Yampania. That is his 4th personal foul, 4th team foul. Inside pass, Ajayi, good pump fake, gets blocked from behind. It looks clean. Okay, they will call it on Brody Strankmeyer, which I will agree with. I was going to say Yampania looked like a clean block, but got struck in the front.
And, you know, that's going to be big time if Glendale wants any chance at coming back. Him being out of the game, he's been the only other person besides Jackson that's been able to do anything tonight.
Ajayi misses his first. Second is up and good, which increases the lead to 14 with about 2:15 left. Yampania inside. Thought about a 3 there. Catlett, kick out. 3 ball is up. An error on that one by Marsink. Rennie gets knocked over by his own teammate Deal.
You know, that shot kind of represents their night. They've been getting the shots. They've been getting, you know, the looks that they want, but none of them have been falling.
And we'll see Landon Stratford and Jacob Hackley check into the game.
Hackley is going to, you know, he's definitely someone that is underrated on this team. He's been, you know, really starting to heat up this season, and he's starting to get a lot more playing time.
You know, Hackley, the junior, you know, really resilient ball player as he
throws it away.
It's a terrible timing. Marsink gets an easy bucket off that turnover, and you know, besides what we just saw, you know, Hackley and I would say Stratford, you know, whenever they get in, you know, they really start to heat it up, and we've seen Stratford get a few dunks this year, and you know, some great ball players. We'll be back after this timeout. And Hackley will go to redeem himself on the inbound, find some hands this time. He'll get the ball back. Good passes around. Stratford will smoke the layup. Ball is tipped out of bounds.
And right there, I think you thought about the dunk and then the last second went for the layup, and it completely messed up his timing.
Yeah, it looked kind of awkward going up. I think he really wanted to hammer that down, but just didn't get up enough. Inside deal, blocked by Jackson. Stratford will somehow get possession, and it'll bounce off the hands of Hackley.
I just don't think he was expecting the ball right there.
Yeah, kind of an awkward place to be there as the ball was getting fought for. A minute and a half, and we've seen some bench players come out on the floor for Nixa. We'll see if Glendale will bring some more out. Players like 32, Beckett, McTague, and you know, and others, you know, that can really start to show themselves in these games. And Marsink will get an and one bucket there.
But you're exactly right. Beckett definitely a shooter. We've seen him in warm-ups. He can knock that thing down from three. You need a three ball. That's the guy you want in the game.
And he'll get that three-point play, sinking the free throw. Hackley gets pushed in the back.
that will send him to the line because now both teams are on bonus. You have to keep your hands off.
And
It's
with
going
him
to be
going to the
big-time free
line,
throws.
he'll get some chances to score some points here. First shot is up, and it is good.
What a shot from Hackley. That's just ice in his veins.
I mean, it's game time right now, baby. Can he go 2 for 2? He can.
Oh, my goodness.
That's
just pure
pro.
from the line.
That is pro.
And that's the type of player you want on the court. That's just not the shot.
Catlett will
Oh, my
miss
goodness,
again.
Catlett. That's just not the shot that you need right there.
Goodness, Valentine. Hackley kind of loses it. Tipped out of bounds there.
If you're Catlett right there, you can't take that shot. I mean, you have to be able to, he's pulled it from volleyball line. Just swing that ball around. You have a minute left. You're still in this game, but that could have just smelled the end for them.
LeBron, you're good. Ben Simmons is here. Outside
Catlett,
to Rennie.
you're good. Beckett's here.
Inside. Out to Hackley. Inside to Deal. Pull up J. No good as it touches the band on
I've seen
the
that a lot
basket.
this year for a lot of teams. It just bounces up, hits that.
Especially at Kickapoo. I saw it about 3 or 4 times just on one basket. It never happened on the other one. It was pretty interesting. It seems like that needs to be a thing that gets removed or heightened or something. 3 ball is up, and that's his first bucket. Furbacher cuts it to 8. Hackley to Stevens. Stevens inside Stratford. Gets the easy layup.
And that will be it.
That'll be his first points and only points. Logo 3, Catlett. Terrible shot there. I mean, you're down 10. There's no need for that.
Just dribble it out. Man.
Yeah, I agree there.
That just kind of shows how he's been all night. Just not been his night so far. And, only 3 points on about 1 for 13 from shooting. But that will be it. Nixa 62, Falcons 52. We will be back for some varsity action here in about 20 minutes.
Hello and welcome here to Glendale High School in Springfield, Missouri. It's the Glendale Falcons hosting the Nixa Eagles here tonight. Glendale comes into this one 15-6, Nixa 19-3. If you're just now joining us for the first time this season, I'm Brady Richard alongside my partner Evan Brett. Nixa coming off a statement win against Miller Career Academy, while Glendale has had really an up and down season, wouldn't you say?
You're exactly right. You know, they got third in that blue and gold tournament. They're definitely, a team, if they can get hot, they're definitely dangerous. But, I mean, they're going to have their hands full with Nixa. Nixa definitely started to get on a hot streak ever since Kickapoo, since Seitz's, emergence. Once he's come back, they've definitely started to play a lot better team basketball. And it's going to be interesting to see how they contain him because Nixa has started to be able to hit that three ball a little bit more. Started to be able to space it. You'll see them now, get that high post action, get something in that high post, and then kick out. And it's definitely made their offense a lot better.
Yeah, Glendale, talking about them real quick, they're a team that's gotten third in the blue and gold tournament in their division, and then they're also a team that's lost to Parkview, who is not, at the same class as them. I feel like skill-wise they're a much better team. So, Glendale, they've had their ups, they've had their downs. They're led by junior Joel Rover. He just recently passed the 1,000-point mark, number 10 on Glendale, so that's a guy to watch out for their team. But they have lots of good players here. They have Elijah Davis, Jakin Seats, the senior. So they're definitely not a team you want to overlook. Nixa, on the other hand, though, despite just a couple games where they just haven't looked their best, they've just been red hot all year. And that's kind of been the question. Will Nixa be able to maintain the success that they've had over these past, 5-6 years? But it seems like they are.
But if they can continue to space the floor like they have these past couple of games, start knocking down those three balls, it's definitely started to open up that inside game. I mean, last game against Miller Career, I felt like they were getting everything that they wanted inside. They didn't even have to shoot the ball from three because every single time they got it in the paint, it was just an easy bucket.
Yeah, and Nixa here, it just seems like they have a hump they're trying to get over. They lost to Lee Summit, they lost to Kickapoo, they've just lost to Marquette. Just these better teams than the teams that they've obviously beaten. That are an equal match for Nixa. They can't seem to beat. They always lose it there at the very end. So I think as we come to the latter part of this season, as the regular season wraps up and we go into the playoffs, they just can't take the foot off the pedal in these games because that's kind of how it's been against these better teams.
Exactly. You have to finish. I mean, you'll see them get off to these slow starts, and you can't have that against teams like Kickapoo, like Marquette. I mean, that's what killed them in those games. They'd start to pick it up, and then, at the end of the game, it's just you're wondering what if you hit a couple more shots in that second quarter.
We are just getting going here in Glendale High School here. It's the Nixa Eagles taking on the Glendale Falcons here in Springfield, Missouri. Stay tuned. We'll be back in just a second.
Yeah, they might need to cut. That was some fun.
For both teams. First, for the Nixa Eagles, number 1, Owen Sykes.
Yeah.
Number 2,
Yep.
Randy Flint.
Yep.
Number 1, Joe McCoy.
Let's go.
Number 14, Ty Ellis.
Go tight.
And number 21, Adam McKnight.
Make that stay.
Nixa's coached by Brock Blanchett, assisted by Henry Boyce, Scott Miller, and Dave Ferguson. And now let's meet the starting lineup for the Glendale Falcons.
Good for. Yeah. Okay.
All my life I had to fight. All my life I hard times like God, bad trips like God. Nazareth, I'm the you the
Where's Beckett?
And now for the Falcons, number 1, Jacob Seats. Number 4, Elijah Davis. Number 10, Joel Rover. Number 22, Markel Houston. And number 24, Charlie Hobble. Your Falcons are coached by Brian McTague, assisted by Kevin Besh, Demetrius Cunningham.
Here we go here at Glendale High School. Joel Rover versus Colt McCoy is the tip, and we are about to get started. Here we go. Eagles win the tip. Flint will control at midcourt. As we get started here, McKnight gives it for Flint. Flint uses the screen, full head of steam at the rim, loses control, but it finds Kellis in the corner. McKnight takes a dribble, pulls up for 2, and gets it going for the Eagles.
And that's his bread and butter. Just him being able to fade away almost every single jump, at least mid-range shot he takes is, he kind of fades just a little bit.
Kicking out, looking for seats, and it's going to be a backcourt violation on the Glendale Falcons. Markel Houston, too strong on the pass.
And with a team like Nixa, we've seen them a lot of times get off to slower starts. If you're Glendale, you're going to have to find a way to get stuff going on offense. Nixa is definitely a second-half team towards that second into that third, coming out of halftime. They really start to heat up. So if you can, outscore or match their scoring in those heated moments.
Elevator screen for Seitz, and he gets it going from beyond the arc. That was a nice play there from the Nixa Eagles. Got him wide open.
And he's really been kind of an X factor for them these past few games. He started to space that floor a lot. Just the threat of Seitz from range makes this defense has to space out just that much more.
Here's Seitz again with the ball. Kellis uses the ball and will step back court. Turnover on the Nixa Eagles.
I still think he was aware of where he was at. But, if you're Glendale, you're going to have to start, building up that momentum you got. They got a packed student section. They have a lot of stuff working in their favor. Get this crowd and get that student section into it, start building some momentum.
Rover from the top of the key knocks down the three-point shot. Flint working inside, kicks out, and travel violation on Randy Flint.
And he's going to need to really get going. We've seen him attacking a little bit more, but just him getting up more shots. When he starts scoring, feels like the team's at their best. So he's going to need to take more shots.
Seats looking for Houston in the near corner, and it's going to be out of bounds on the Falcons. 6:11 left in the first. Eagles with the ball. You know, going against Rover here, you know it's the team's best player. They've done a good job against star players or teams that, you know, just have one of those guys. McKnight hits the fadeaway there, but, you know, Poe guy, they were able to keep, I'm not going to say keep under wraps because he had 27 points, but, you know, whenever they needed a bucket, he wasn't able to get it.
And then against Miller Career.
They then let Carwan Nelson. So they've done good against those guys that they know want to score. There they stop Rover. Sights working through the paint. Kicks for McCoy. McCoy goes up looking for the foul. Can't get it, and Kellis will lose the rebound. Elijah Davis gets it instead. Here's Rover near corner. Finds Houston. Houston working the baseline, fading, puts up a shot, no good. McKnight will corral the rebound.
And just looking at Glendale, they definitely have a lot of size to them. I mean, Markel at 6'5", they got, you know, Davis 6'1". They have definitely an even size matchup, which Nixa has had that in their favor these past few games. So it's not going to be like they're just going to be dominant down low.
Ty Kellis and one under the basket there. He'll head to the free throw line for a three-point play opportunity. Their Seats, I mean, he had him right there where he wanted him, just kind of brought down the arms. And he's going to get the foul call every time. Kellis will make the free throw. So that's 3 now for Kellis, his first points of the game. Rover driving baseline. McCoy rises up for the block. Now Kellis here. Moving in transition, working inside, spins, puts up a shot, no good. But McKnight is there to clean it up and the foul.
And Kelvis is someone I feel like we've seen a lot more of with Seitz' return, but then being able to space that floor a lot better. He's definitely someone that's out. You know, a lot of times we'll see him sit that corner. When Seitz wasn't in, he'd just be more of the guy that cuts baseline and occasionally get that corner three. But now he'll just be left on an island. He'll be all alone.
Eagles
We've seen him start to heat up.
On an 8-point run now after that McKnight free throw. Up 13-5 halfway through his first quarter. Flint going for the steal. Looked like all ball to me. He must have clipped his body there, reaching across.
And we see that a lot with, you know, Flint. He's able to get his hand on it, but they'll call him for the body, and that's what often gets him in foul trouble.
Rover coming off a screen. Sizing up McCoy. Pulls up from mid-range, no good. Inside, though, getting the rebound is Charlie Hable, the sophomore guard. Well, he's listed as guard, but he's the tallest player on this team.
He's just listed at 6'1", but
6'5" here at the free throw line. First free throw is no good. .30-second timeout called by the Glendale Falcons after that second free throw from Hable. 13-6 now. In Glendale High School. We want to sit. Sorry. Tonight's action is brought to you by Callahan Heating and Cooling, your trusted local HVAC experts, keeping homes and businesses comfortable all year long. From installs and repairs to indoor air quality solutions, they've got you covered around the clock. Thank you for sponsoring the game tonight. Four minutes left in the first quarter of action tonight here. Eagles up 13-6 and with the ball.
And so
Falcons sitting in the zone.
so far, if you're Glendale, you can't allow Nixa to go on that run. Now, you guys started off pretty even, but Nixa started to pull away, but look right there, just good transition bucket. But you're going to have to keep getting in transition. Sitting in the zone might be helpful. They've been doing a great job in that inside game. Make them shoot it from outside because we've seen Nixa have trouble with that this season.
First sub for the Nixa Eagles, Braylon Smith comes into the game. Working against the zone. Kellis near corner knocks down the trifecta there.
And he's really emerged these past 3 games. He's been able to stretch. He's had that confidence in his jumper. We saw him against Kickapoo. He was big time, and he's just really started to knock down shots and get that confidence.
Houston, one more seats in the corner, and he will hit the three-pointer as well, responding immediately to Nixa's. Keeps it a 5-point game. Rover guarding up on Flint. McKnight, it's a back tap and stolen away by Glendale. Seats smothered by Flint here on the near sideline. Flint goes for the steal, gets a hand on it. It's in the hands of Davis. Davis spins, no good. Gets his own rebound. Up on McKnight, can't finish there as well, and it will be out on the Falcons. So 2 missed opportunities for Elijah Davis and the Glendale Falcons.
And that's kind of how it's been. They've gotten some opportunities. A lot of times they don't finish through contact. They're going to need to keep working that ball around, trying to get those opportunities. But once you get them, you have to be able to finish against a team like Nixa who can just explode out of nowhere.
Cross court to Kellis. Kellis to Seitz now. One more Smith. Smith, good move. Puts up a floater and leaves it way short. I thought he was throwing a lob there for a second. Here's Rover on the other end. Connects.
Glendale's starting to heat up, and that's because of Joel Rover. I mean, he's already up to 8. He's definitely, like you said in the pregame, definitely their leading guys. But he's starting to heat up.
McKnight fading and knocks down the mid-range jumper. It's multiple times now, though, despite the make. I've just seen Seitz wide open on the opposite side, just pleading for the ball. I think someone on that team's got to say something. So, hey,
exactly, just swinging that ball. I mean, you just have to, if you're Ignite, when you're triple team, double team, you have to look. There's someone open. We've seen it so many times this season where, Ignite will be double teamed. You just have to look for that open man.
Seat's no good. Rover, big move inside. Rebound still loose, and Smith brings it down. Lobs it up the court to Kellis. Kellis, right hand off the glass, and one.
Big time bucket from Seitz right there. Felt like the Falcons are starting to gain momentum and really start building. Maybe start taking the lead, or really we're just in control, but now hopefully we can get back on track.
Davis spins, puts it up over Kellis. Oh, can't finish. Kellis's contest was enough to force a miss. McKnight fading, too strong. Seats with the ball near midcourt, a minute left 21-14. The Eagles lead. And Randy Flint will get a technical here. I read his lips. I think all he said was, "Come on, man, that's soft."
And he didn't say anything. I believe he might have thought Jason Seats was, talking back. He might have thought Randy was the one saying that, but he went quiet after he said that. I don't know.
Just seems like a quick technical. Usually they'll throw a technical like you curse or something. That's understandable, but
that was pretty soft.
Elijah Davis will make the first free throw. Yeah, I was sitting there reading his lips. He just goes, "Come on, man, that's soft."
Seats just seemed like he was saying something back, and then all of a sudden there's a tech. I don't know. Maybe it's something we missed, but
that will count as Flint's third foul this game. So he'll be on the bench for the remainder of the first half at least.
That's going to be big time. He's such a leader, not only offensively, but on that defensive end, those long, lengthy arms and that press that they love to run. It's definitely going to limit them.
And foul given Colt McCoy as well on Rover's drive through the lane. First free throw from Rover is good. He's been the heart and soul for this team so far. Is 9 of their 16.
That's how it's been all season. He's their, like you said earlier, their main guy. He's the guy that gets it going. He recently just hit 1,000 points. And he's just so dangerous. That pull-up mid-range, you've seen him do so many times. He can stop it on a dime, and he has that size to be able to go inside. So you can't really – he's fast enough to where, it's harder to put a bigger guy on him, but he's so lethal where you can't put someone short.
Sights deep three, long rebound to Elijah Davis. Rover Euro stepping, puts up a shot and knocks it down off the glass. 2-point game, 30 seconds left in the first.
And this is exactly how you need to start out. Nixa definitely had that advantage. They went on that 8-0 run. We're starting to heat up, and you just come right back and answer.
Sights, good pass, finds McKnight inside, who will get yet another and one. And extend the lead to 4, possibly 5 with the free throw. McKnight's up to 11. He will make the free throw. 5-point lead for Nixa. 18.2 on the clock. Seats with the ball guarded by Sights. 10 seconds now. Near midcourt. Jake and Seats working in on Sights. McKnight gets in the lane, steals it, throws it back in, trying to save. Good hustle from McKnight. It's going to be out of bounds way in the backcourt. 1.4 seconds left on the clock. Cam Richardson, the senior, is going to pass it in. Quick pass into Elijah Davis. He won't even get the shot off. And great defensive sequence to end for the Nixa Eagles.
You're exactly right. It looked like they had a chance at that last shot, and then McKnight just got right in there, took it right from him. That was almost got in transition, couldn't corral it, but that's exactly how you want to end the quarter.
24-19, 5-point lead for the Nixa Eagles. We'll be back in just a second. Welcome back here to Glendale High School in Springfield, Missouri. This season is presented by Callahan Heating and Cooling, delivering fast, friendly service with an unwavering commitment to customer satisfaction right here in the Ozarks. When quality counts, call Callahan. Thank you for sponsoring the game tonight, Callahan Heating and Cooling. As we get started here in the second quarter, it's 24-19. McKnight leading scoring for the Eagles with 12.
And he and Kellis have really been what have been getting it going. You know, McKnight doing his thing on that inside game, and Kellis starting to get it going from deep.
Abel, with the good pass, is able to get an easy layup there. Smith will have the ball near half court. Glendale still in this 3-2 zone. McCoy is open in the middle, can't finish on the layup. McKnight gets the rebound, pushed around, fading, but the foul's going to be on the ground.
Foul number 12, Zach Hawkins. First personal, first team foul.
Nixa basketball under the rim. Kellis, the triggerman. That's McCoy. Now Seitz near wing. Splitting the double team. Kicks to the corner. Kellis, quick release. No good. Smith goes up high for the rebound. One more to McKnight for the easy lay.
Right there, Smith just crashing that rebound. You know, he's not the biggest guy on 5'10", and he's the smallest one in there. And he was able to go up and get the rebound and just smart pass to McKnight.
Seats splitting the trap. Too strong on the layup. Off the front of the rim. Now the Eagles, Smith inside for McCoy. McCoy, I mean, just kind of looked like a clear foul. I mean, his arm.
I mean, it was completely held down right there.
Yeah. I mean, I'm all
like
for
an
letting
obvious
them
one.
play, but that one. Here's the inbound McKnight. That one they call a foul. It's going to be charged to Elijah Davis. Kellis passing it in, finds Smith near half court. McKnight left open. The free throw line, no good. McCoy gets fouled, so he will go to the free throw line to shoot two.
You know, he's definitely been playing very physical. He obviously hasn't gotten, you know, the calls, but he gets in there on those rebounds, and he just lowers his shoulder into him. Goes up strong.
That is Markel Houston's third foul this game. McCoy goes 0 for 2 from the line. Kellis, strong rebound. Can't hit the layup. Lots of contact. McKnight, they called a travel. I mean, his knee was on the ground. He got up. But I think the outrage from the Nixa fans is the fact that Kellis and McKnight both got fouled there.
I mean, they were getting hacked on the ground. They definitely were looking for one, but couldn't get it.
Kick to the corner. Rover, pump fake, drives inside, hangs in the air. Jelly lay.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my goodness.
Just right there, being able to hang in the air right there, showing that athleticism and then that length just to get around him.
Good extra for McCoy, and McKnight threw a bunch of contact there. Still finishes the lay. Seats double team near half to Davis now. Rover in the corner. No good. Abel rises up for the board. Kellis in the lane, gets a hand on it. McCoy finds McKnight. And McKnight is going to get a carry there. I mean, it's kind of just unlucky. Ball bounced weird for him, got his hand under it.
Exactly right. There's not much more you could do. You know, you're already in transition. You have the momentum. It's going to be almost impossible to stop yourself.
Abel found under the rim and gets the reverse layup. 3-point game now.
And Rover's been generating everything. I mean, not just, you know, scoring. He's been passing. You know, he's done a great job down low on McKnight and McCoy.
Kellis near corner, no good. McCoy gets the rebound. Double teamed and stripped away by Davis. Davis 2-on-2 going up. Can't get the finish, but he is fouled. So he'll go to the free throw line. (28 to 26), 5:12 left in the second quarter. Davis' second free throw is good, and Coach Brock Blansett of the Nixa Eagles will take a timeout.
And right now, they're really just getting killed by Joel Rover. I mean, there's so much focus on him. He'll get to that high post area, and just someone will cut backside, and it'll be wide open. You're gonna have to figure out a way to, rotate somebody over, try to help off just enough to where that backside pass gets eliminated, because that's what's killing you on these points.
28 to 27, 1 point lead. It's been a very physical game so far. Eagles possession coming out of the Nixa timeout. I mean, I just think they've got to, they're trying to work inside, and they're just not calling the fouls. And I think at that point, you've got to realize that and try to focus more on your three-point shooting, more on the jump shots. Stop trying to, play inside, looking for contact. Play inside and, look for an open layup. Hit cutters going instead of just trying to go up on someone.
And, you're exactly right. We saw that in the Kickapoo game. They just try to draw a foul in that first half and just they weren't going to get it. So you're going to have to just go up strong if you're going to go inside. And you're exactly right. That three ball is definitely starting to get going. Just go to that. Just start letting them fly as we see sights from deep.
Yeah, sights from deep, no good. McCoy going for the rebound. It's in the hands of Seats, though. Spinning. Glendale's got numbers, and Rover's open to take the lead for the Falcons.
They are on fire. They're getting in transition. With how Nix's trying to play, they're trying to get to that free throw line, but they're not getting the call. So when they get, go for that draw, the foul, they're just pushing it instantly in transition.
Kellis, good move on the spin. Gets the layup. 30 to 29 now. Seats double teamed. Finds Sights. Rover now on the near wing.
They're bringing a double team. They're in that 3-2. They're going to try to get someone out on Rover because he's just been on fire tonight.
Here's Rover. Good pass inside and an open layup for Cam Richardson.
And just again, every time he catches that ball in that higher post mid-range area, if someone just back cuts, it's wide open. You'll see multiple Eagles just go straight to that ball, and it's going to be wide open every single time. Good awareness from Rover.
McKnight to Kellis, top of the key. No, McCoy there for the rebound. Tries to go up and stripped away on the second attempt. Rover passes over and can't finish the layup. Davis can't get the putback. And a travel finally called under the rim. I recall Flint doing the same thing getting the tee earlier.
Honestly, probably worse. But, Rover, right there, he definitely did. He kind of picked up his pivot foot. I don't know if he realized he did it.
Good look inside. Kellis will finish. Great pass, though, from Braylon Smith. Those are my favorite types of plays, man. Just that quick little one-hand pass. It's a scary pass, but if you can get it down there with accuracy.
Exactly. It's just so fast. You got to put a little zip on it, and it's going to be right where you need it. That's what you're going to keep doing. We've seen Glendale kill Nixa with it. Just have someone cut that backside, sit that dunker spot, and just keep working that ball around until someone gets open.
Nixa gets the lead back with that Kellis layup. High scoring first half here, 32 to 31 with 3 minutes left to play still. Kellis gets the steal. Eagles have numbers going up with the foul and one. Ty Kellis.
Kellis has been big time in this one. He's already up to 15. If he can hit this, make it 16. And he and McKnight have really been, the driving factor. Outside of Sights' three-pointer, no one else has scored.
And the free throw as well makes it a 4-point lead. Seats facing the double team. Gets past Seitz, dumping it off for Habel. Davis outside. Lets the three-pointer go. And Smith, I mean, he's been there all game getting rebounds. I mean, definitely the smallest player on the court, but it doesn't matter. Seitz, 1-2 fire, too strong. But Miller is able to get the rebound. McKnight fouled.
And that's what Nixa has done a great job of all night. You know, even if they miss it, everyone crashes those rebounds. Like everyone's getting in there, they're playing physical, they're trying to get those second chance points, and that's what's allowed them.
McKnight with the free throw, it's good. Eagles are in bonus here. Rover moving down the floor, hangs in the air, too strong on the layup. Just the rebound, and he will be out of bounds. It's kind of weird to see there. The blue contrasting with
It's
the kind of tan color.
And that little white line it definitely looks like.
It's a little weird to see. I mean, yeah, it's hard to tell.
It will be a full timeout for Glendale.
This timeout is brought to you by Elite HVAC 417, providing the Ozarks with honest, dependable heating and cooling service. From seasonal tune-ups to full system installs, Elite HVAC 417 keeps your home running efficiently and comfortably all year long. When your comfort's on the line, trust the Elite team. Thank you, Elite HVAC, for sponsoring the game tonight. We'll be back in just a second. Back from the Glendale timeout. 5-point lead for the Nixa Eagles. 2:20 left to play in the first half. Very competitive first half here. Kellis, right out of the timeout, can't hit the far corner three-pointer. Here is Seats slowing it down for the Falcons. The Falcons recently have just kind of been able to get what they want on these possessions. It's just a matter of, can you make the shot?
Exactly. Once they get that ball to Rover, it feels like their offense is just so much better. They get them in that inside game. Someone cuts that backside. I mean, just that last play, you had Luke Roberts cutting that backside, and he was pretty open. But we've seen so many times where Joel will just be, he'll be open here to travel. He'll, you know, they won't make the shot.
Rover will make the first free throw. Second one good as well. And I think they're saying McKnight stepped in, but that's back to what I'm saying. I mean, the out of bounds is just not clear right there because there's a little gap in between the blue and the
white.
lines, so you don't really know like where it is on the baseline.
I mean, it's just hard to even tell from up here if anyone's in or out.
Davis puts the shoulder down and gets a finish there. And Adam McKnight will get a technical foul as well. So McKnight will head to the bench with 17 points. I mean, both of these teams are talking. It's just a competitive game.
Exactly.
Just
soft.
If you're gonna call a tech on one team, you have to call it on the other,
I mean,
and then that just sets the tone for the game, and then you're just calling techs left and right, which is why you don't see them very often.
And just a second ago, I mean, Joel did the same thing Randy and Adam did. I mean, if you're gonna call it on Nixa, you got to call it on Glendale.
Yeah.
Just let them
Or
play.
just don't call the first one in the first place,
Exactly.
and just let it be a talkative game.
I mean, that's what they're gonna do. That every single game, everyone's gonna talk. And you just can't let that affect you.
Rover can't make the second free throw. Davis, far corner, gets past Smith, and foul called on Braylon Smith. Probably bailed out Nixa a little there because Davis had a wide open layup. Inbound to Davis. Finds Hable wide open, and that's a good look.
That's what they've been doing good. I mean, they've been passing that ball around. Someone on that backside, Nixa just forgets about him.
McCoy, far corner, pass tipped away and out of bounds. It'll be Nixa basketball.
What?
1:25 left here in the first half. The Falcons lead the Eagles by 2. Smith trying to work on Rover, finds Miller. Top of the key, now Seitz, guarded by Salijah Davis. Seitz moving around the arc. Inside, gets bumped right into the hands of McCoy, and McCoy smokes the wide open layup.
And we've seen that a lot from McCoy. I mean, sometimes he just has.
No, I think, these past couple games he's came off the bench, and he hasn't had those mistakes. They started him today. Now maybe just the mindset coming off the bench.
Maybe
Starting is different, but he's just struggled a little bit inside today.
That definitely does come with the physical defense that's being allowed to get played.
Seitz trapped in the corner. Loose ball, and it's Nixa basketball. I mean, he's getting harassed over there anyway.
I mean, it's either their ball or
It's either
foul.
Nixa ball or a foul. 48.2 left. Miller inbounds it into McCoy. McCoy moving inside, kicks to Seitz. Good look. Seitz wide open, can't connect. Miller offensive rebound and fouled as well, shooting.
I mean, that's absolutely a foul. Just pat him on the arm. There's nothing to really argue there.
Miller heads to the free throw line. 39.5 left on the clock. Miller's first free throw will fall.
And he's done
Miller,
great.
yeah, he's came in and had some good minutes. I mean, he's getting rebounds.
He's just doing what the team needs him to do, and that's what he's done all season. He's played his role so well. He match up with those big men if they need him to. He can play outside. He's definitely, has that. He's pretty agile for his size. He can get in there and get those rebounds. He just does what he needs to.
Goes 2 for 2 from the line there, so did what he needed to there. Ties up the game at 38. 35 seconds left in the first half. Seitz will have the ball near the logo.
And likely just going to take this last shot. And it's more than likely going to be in the hands of Joel Rover. I mean, he's at 19 on the game. He's been, nothing short of amazing.
Rover has the ball. Now Davis. 10 seconds left. Falcons clear it out. Guarded by Braylon Smith. Davis working on Smith. Driving inside. Puts up a shot. Gets it to fall. And that will do it for the first half here at Glendale High School. The Glendale Falcons lead 40-38 over the Nixa Eagles. Definitely been A great game for the Falcons so far. They've played very physical, and they're letting them play. And that leads to the score we have right now.
And it really just comes down to Nixa needs to start rotating someone over that backside. There's so many instances where they'll just forget either the inbounders or someone coming cutting. You know, they're so focused on Joel that they're just not paying attention to those backside cutters. I mean, I understand Joel at 19, you're going to have to get someone on and trust them and, you know, obviously help off, but you can't just solely make that one focus and have multiple people just collapse around somebody.
Yeah, and I understand maybe you're not getting some calls here and there, but, you know, the fact of the matter is you're shooting 44% from the field. I mean, Glendale isn't doing very much better, but you've just got to shoot better. I mean, and take smarter shots. You're not getting the calls, so maybe bring it outside a bit more. And that's, I'm sure they're going to talk about that in the halftime here. They had a similar thing against Lebanon, against Kickapoo, and they played better in the second half. 40-38, Falcons lead by 2. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back for second half action in just a little. Welcome back here to Glendale High School in Springfield, Missouri. Got a very close physical game going on here. 40-38, the Falcons lead over the Eagles. As we are just getting going here in the second half. If you're just now joining us, I'm Brady Richard alongside my partner, Evan Brett. The Falcons will start with the ball, trying to pick up right where they left off. Kind of just unstoppable offensively right now.
And that really just comes from Joel Rover. Just keep getting him the ball. I mean, 19 points in that first half at half the team's points. Just you got to start feeding him. We'll see Markel come back in the game. He had 3, so he was out for majority. He's definitely a big piece defensively and on those rebounds. I mean, we've seen so many times where Nixa will just dominate on those offensive rebounding side. With Markel in the game, it's going to be much more difficult.
Right there, McKnight and McCoy both down low. None of them able to grab the rebound. McKnight has been the guy for the Eagles tonight, leading them in scoring. McCoy driving inside, kicks out to Randy Flint. Flint dribbles in, pulls a mid-range shot, no good. And it will stay Nixa basketball off the hands of Rover. Sights far corner, gets the bounce and knocks down the three-pointer.
And you're going to see him get going. I mean, outside of Sights and, outside of Kellis and McKnight, it's really not been much. When, Sights has 2 threes, if he can start getting hot, we saw it in the Lebanon game. I mean, once he starts getting hot, it's so hard to stop this team because then you're going to have to focus on him. But then how you stopping McKnight? I mean, you just can't stop everyone at once.
Out of bounds, Glendale basketball. And yeah, Sights, made that first 3, kind of went cold for a bit, but, just seeing one drop can be something that, anyone needs. Just seeing one go in can help you knock down more. Davis misses the three-pointer there. Pass inside to Habel. One more over Houston. Good passing from the Falcons.
That's what they've been doing all night, just swinging that ball around. And it's definitely worked to just making that next pass.
Flint gets hesitation, blocked by Rover. I think they're going to get a foul on the landing. If we were at home, I'd look at the replay there, but probably just chipped him with his hand on the.
I think that's what he said. He was pointing to the face.
Flint misses the first free throw, though. That's Rover's only first foul of the game. Flint's playing with 3. And Kellis is 2. Was the only guy who's relatively in foul trouble, along with Seats with 3. Houston as well with 3. Here's Seats with the ball. Bumping Flint. Floater, no good. Bunch of Eagles fighting for the rebound, and Flint will get it. Good pass up to Kellis. Kellis is able to save it. And Randy Flint can't make the layup, though. Moving around, kicks out. Kellis fires, too short, and the Eagles come up empty there.
They just got to score. I mean, that was wide open. You can't ask to be more open in a game like this, and just couldn't convert.
Rover could move, tough shot, no good. It's Glendale basketball nonetheless.
And Rover really has been just incredible tonight, 21. And they've had McCoy on him, definitely a taller matchup. But
Sights leaves Davis, who knocks down the 3 on the near corner.
Davis has a quiet 10. I mean, looking up there, I didn't realize he was scoring that much, but he is a lethal shooter.
McKnight fadeaway jumper, gets that one to fall. I mean, every time they need him to be there, he is, and they're going to need him now more than ever. Down 3. Habel drives baseline. One more over to Davis. His 3 just goes in and out. Flint finds Kellis down the floor and fouled hard by Elijah Davis.
Almost a good foul right there. I mean, yeah, it got him hard on that hand. I mean, might hit the ball a little bit, but right there, that's an easy layup if you don't foul him, sending him to the line.
Kellis makes the first free throw. Him and McKnight, 19 and 17, combined for 36 of Nixa's 45. Second free throw falls for Kellis as well. 1 point game now. Seats with the ball. Working on Flint. Dribbling around here, picks up his dribble. Habel. Davis inside, moving up on sights. Houston's there for the putback.
And that's what they've been missing a lot this game, is Markell not big in the game.
Davis gets the steal from behind and the easy layup as well.
And Glendale has all the momentum right now. Nixa needs a big-time bucket.
McCoy drives inside, no good. Rover on the rebound. Here he is in transition, spins, loses the ball. McCoy have possession, jump ball called. It's Nixa ball. Smith comes into the game. Flint. McKnight now spins, tipped away by Houston from behind.
And it just feels like Nixa can't get anything going on that offensive end. I mean, they're not playing bad defensively, but, I mean, eventually they're just going to keep pouring it on you if you can't score.
Glendale on a 4-0 run to give them their 5-point lead. Seats guarded by Flint. Smith comes to help. Davis left open from 3. No. Kellis rebound and foul called on Seats. It's kind of an unnecessary bump there. That's Seats' 4th foul. Ajayi comes into the game for the Eagles.
And he could be someone we see match up with Rover. Definitely has that long, lengthy frame.
Good look inside for Kellis, who used the left hand. The right side was open. Trying to put the shoulder down, fades, looking for off the glass, and then loose ball foul on the Glendale Falcons. Fouls on Davis, his third of the game.
And that puts him one away from bonus. And they're definitely starting to call it a little bit more this half.
McKnight left open, fades, can't knock it down. I know he likes that fade. It's just kind of 1-2 there, but if he catches that, looks,
just
dribbles in, wide open layup.
And even just catching and planting your feet.
Foul is given to Ajayi. Keeps other Eagles out of foul trouble. Eagles come out in the press. Rovers open down the floor, and Davis airmails him out of bounds.
And Davis seemed like he just wanted Rover to maybe go down because, Davis was pointing down. He thought he would keep running and it would happen open layup, but just miscommunication.
Ajayi with the ball, passes to McKnight. McKnight picks up his dribble. Smith. Good look inside. McKnight, there it is, looking. Can't finish at the rim. 3-on-2 down the floor, and he just throws it right into Flint's face. There are 2 Eagles down. Kellis with the wide open layup.
They're going to stick in this press. We haven't seen it all game. They're going to have to start generating some turnovers because Glendale's just getting whatever they want on that offensive end.
Habel under the basket. I think he had an open layup there, but kicks it out for Rover. Pulls the 3, no good off the back iron. Fighting for the rebound, and a jump ball call.
And I do like this matchup of Ajayi and Rover. Ajayi has that length. Rover's kind of the type of player Ajayi does like to guard. He's going to be all over him.
Kind of the same build. Ajayi kind of just got his hand stuck in there from the get-go. Unlucky.
You're exactly right. He has that build where he has enough speed to stick with him.
Quick release from Seats in the near corner, and he buries the three-pointer. Flint now with the ball, 54-48, Falcons lead. Flint pulls the trigger. And I mean, I don't know why you're leaving him wide open there. You have all the momentum. Get up on your guy. I mean, they leave Flint open. He's going to capitalize every time.
And he is one of the best shooters on this team. I mean, that's just a boneheaded move.
We pause the action here for an Elite HVAC 417 timeout. Serving the greater Springfield area, Elite HVAC 417 delivers personalized, top-quality HVAC solutions with service you can rely on. Whether it's staying cool in the summer or warm in the winter, Elite HVAC 417 make sure your home stays game ready. Rock Blankets will use a timeout there. 54-51, the Falcons lead. We'll be back. Eagles trying to come back here against the Glendale Falcons. Seeing lots of similarities to this Lebanon game. You know, in the third quarter, they just couldn't stop Lebanon. They hung with them there. The Eagles trying to come back. We'll see how this one plays out. Davis, good pass. Houston.
And that's just, I mean, great passing. Markel very patient down low, didn't. A lot of times you'll see some big men try to just sit there and wait for that rebound, but he waited patiently with his hands open, and he knew Davis would find him.
Smith finds Flint. Now McKnight fading. Too strong on the shot there. Abel with the rebound. Davis brings it up for the Falcons. Rover in the corner. Guarded by Seitz. Swung around. Abel. Now Seitz steps back for the three. Lets it go and will hit.
And Glendale in full control right now. I mean, Flint hits that three. You think maybe Nixa can start gaining some momentum, but
Seitz can't respond. 2-on-3, Glendale going down. No.
And he's got to get back.
Yeah,
I mean, McKnight and Kellisher are sitting at half court.
10-point lead now for the Glendale Falcons. Flint moving inside. Floater up, no good. Rebound, Rover. Kellis gets in there and gets the steal. McKnight hanging in the air and fouled. And it's the second time here. Rover getting in the official's face and
I mean,
just kind of let it go. I mean, Flint did the same thing, I would say. McKnight with 19 this game. Kellis with 20. Knight makes the first free throw. He has been good from there so far this game.
knock on wood. Don't want to jinx him, but I mean, someone else has to get going for the Eagles outside of Kellis and McKnight. They have 20 both, and just Seitz. We've seen him knock down some threes. Maybe he can get that going. Just someone has to provide a spark because they just can't get anything to go. That's what we talked about, just finishing games. I mean, we've seen a lot of times Nixa falls apart in those final minutes. I mean, we still have a whole other quarter of action, but you're going to have to figure out a way to stop the Falcons.
40 seconds left. Davis with the ball. Now Seats. Falcons lead by 7. Rover at half court now, just dribbling out the clock here in the third. Sights up on him. 15 seconds now.
He's going to go for that last shot. It'll be interesting to see because Sites definitely at a disadvantage size-wise.
Rover steps back, no good. Smith gets the rebound, full court shot on the way and off the mark. A good defensive possession to end if you're the Eagles. Only a 7-point lead now for the Falcons, 61-53. Eagles got to come back here in the fourth if they want a chance to win. We will step aside. Stay cool under pressure, just like our team, and stay cool at home with Callahan Heating and Cooling. From emergency repairs to full system installs, they bring top-notch service to every play. Thank you for sponsoring the game here tonight. 7-point lead for the Falcons. The Eagles start with the ball. Trying to work around the perimeter. Kellis gets an open mid-range. No good, and Davis will get the rebound. I mean, they're not getting any offensive rebounds, but, I mean, you look down there, it's a 4-on-1 advantage.
I mean, you had to start crashing boards. They did it so well in that first half and then just shied away from it. And that's just, I mean, if Seats can make him pay right there, just someone get in
I mean,
there.
no one's in there. It's three Falcons fighting for the rebound.
And it's McKnight just standing there and watching. You're the biggest guy on the floor. Without Cortland there, it's going to be hard to get a rebound if you're big.
It's not just McKnight. I mean, it's the whole
everybody.
team. Watching. Smith is in there. If anyone, he's the smallest guy on the floor. Flint loses possession.
Start crashing the rebounds. You can't allow them to keep getting that second.
Because that's where half their points are from.
Exactly.
Abel gets the ball here on the inbound. Houston left open, passes for Rover, who gets an open layup.
And they need something. They just need someone to start getting something going. I mean, if that's, getting someone a little bigger in there, because they're getting killed in that inside game, just getting something to go.
Kellis spins, just can't get it to fall. Smith going in for the rebound. It's in the hands of McKnight now, stepping through the lane, absorbs the contact and finishes off the glass.
That's where you have to go on a run.
Now they're kind of celebrating there. I mean, get back. Rover left hand just swirls out, and McKnight will bring it down for the Eagles. Moving down the court. It's pickpocketed from behind. Rover hits the deck. Be Nixa basketball.
Right there, I mean, 3 or 4 Falcons were staring at McKnight. He's got a swing right there. Just look, get your head up on a swivel. I mean, he was looking right down. If he looks up, I mean, Sights across court wide open. And it feels like that's happened a lot this game, where Sights is just open but doesn't get the ball.
Sights drives inside. Kicks to Smith. Now back. Taking their time here.
You got to get something.
You need some points. Smith 3 on the way. Too short. I mean, I feel like I heard a smack from up here. Loose ball. Smith hustling for the steal. Won't get it, though. They're in the back court. Seats driving it on Kellis. No help, but he smokes the layup.
Definitely thought he was going to get contact. And
Kellis inside circus layup. I don't know how he got that one to fall. McKnight going for the putback, and his face is bleeding. So they're going to get that patched up real quick. Glendale calls a timeout. 65-57. It's a 30-second timeout. We will step aside. 8-point lead for the Falcons. Plenty of time left here in the fourth, 5 minutes and 42 seconds. Falcons ball. They have 2 timeouts left, Nixa with 3.
You'll see McKnight had to go to the bench. I mean, maybe that's sort of a good thing. He might need a little bit of a breather, get him just enough rest to get in there and finish the game.
McCoy in to replace. Kellis there gets a steal, but foul called.
That one just seemed like all ball.
I mean, it's been a physical game all night. In the moment.
I mean, that would have been big time.
Seats. The Falcons trying to waste as much clock as they can. McCoy up on Hable. Now Rover with the ball. If you're Nixa, get up on him.
Exactly. You can't just let them keep wasting time.
Rover gets past Flint, but Flint, good hustle. Gets the steal, and Rover going for the back tap. Draws a foul. Or Flint will draw the foul. I think his coach telling him there just kind of wasn't necessary.
But, you know, Rover not in foul trouble. That's only his second foul of the game. Right there, it's almost better because he stopped the transition. I mean, Nixa looked like they're about to push it down the floor, and all that momentum just halted.
Seitz, deep 3 on the way, and it's good. That's a big shot for Owen Seitz.
And there we go. Just keep knocking him down. Give him those shots. I mean, he is going to need to start getting going. He's at 9. He's at all of his points exclusively from the 3-point line. And you're going to need to start spacing this floor out the way that they've been playing defensively.
Flint in the lane, gets the steal. On the other end, puts up the layup, and is fouled.
And that's big time. Here come the Eagles. I mean, a 3 from Seitz, and it feels like they're starting to gain that momentum a little bit. Just start chipping away.
What we said Nixa tends to do, take their foot off the pedal. Glendale they're just kind of being, you know, lackadaisical, just nonchalant, you know. Like, Nixa's in this game. The game's not over till the buzzer sounds. So.
I mean, they still have 4.5 minutes of basketball. Anything can happen.
Nixa on an 8-0 run, currently 9-0 now. Coming back into this game, down by 3. Glendale once up 12. Kellis Gamble's on the steal. Houston's wide open back. Seats will slow it down. In the corner, Davis. McCoy guarding.
And McCoy's all over him.
Great defense from McCoy there. Guarding a guy that's quicker than him. Four minutes now.
Thought I might see a 3 from Markel right there, but that's definitely going to be interesting.
I mean, thinking about it, I mean, if you just want to hold the ball, they're not going to step up on him. So just going to sit there.
Go for the ball around there.
Here he is.
I mean, you just got to get on him.
McKnight up on him now.
But clearly, he's not the most comfortable of a ball handler. You have to try to be able to force a steal because they've been wasting time.
Flint's there in the lane, gets the steal. Now Seitz. Seitz moving up the court with the left hand. It's an easy finish.
And that's big time right there. I thought I heard whistles, but Flint, what a save! Like what a steal! And then
I mean, he has stepped up defensively so far this past 2 minutes.
And it's big time. Side's starting to get going. He's got to keep building on it. They're chipping away at this lead, only down to 1 now.
You don't need it all at once. Just chip away. Davis throws it away. Glendale will be forced to call a timeout, and the Eagles all of a sudden back in this game, 65-54. Full timeout called by the Glendale Falcons. And Eagles, I mean, they're just coming right back in. You don't need it all at once. They're just chipping away at it time after time.
And they are roaring back. I mean, they're on an 11-0 run right now. What looked like might be just an easy, Falcons just put it away victory. They have completely surged back, have that momentum going. You have to keep building off of it. I mean, that turnover, come back, get a bucket, take that lead, and just just don't take your foot off the pedal at all.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I'd be preaching. Let's take a step. We want to step aside for a second here. Say thanks to Callahan Heating and Cooling. Our fans enjoy comfort on and off the court all season long, whether it's heating in the winter or AC in the summer. They're the ones you call when comfort matters most. Callahan Heating and Cooling, thank you once again for sponsoring this game tonight. Nixa basketball here. We said more people got to get involved, and Flint has 6 now. Sites has 11.
Mm-hmm. And it's not just
it's not just there; it's defensively.
Exactly. It's not only just the points wise; it's just being defensive. I mean, Flint, an incredible save to Sites. That was, and the body control to be able to hold yourself there, and then the pass was perfect. I mean, you just can't ask for a better possession. Now, if you can go down, get a bucket, hopefully get a stop on that next possession, just slow it down, do what Glendale was doing, trying to waste some clock and beat them at their own game.
Flint gets past Rover. Now McCoy in the corner. Sights have the ball. Bring it out. He's guarded by Rover. Falcons still in this 3-2 zone. Swing to the corner. Kellis, quick release on the way. Just rims out. Rover gets up high for that rebound.
And that would have been a big-time shot. I mean, just adding to that momentum that they're building. That would have bumped them to a 14-0 run. And, they're going to have to get a stop here. I mean, you can't just let them hold this ball.
Here's Rover, short corner. Guarded by McKnight. Moving inside. Trying to get a shot and steps out of bounds. I mean, there just kind of looked like he was trying to be the guy, force the shot, and just makes a mistake.
And a good body up from McKnight. I mean, the switch, and Rover tried to go into him, and that was not going to work.
Here are the Eagles with the ball now. Sights. And Flint at the top. McCoy down low. Open, and needs that one to go. They need him most. He gets his first points of the game with the lead.
And he's, he hasn't been his best game on the night, but, I mean, right there, just got to step up in those clutch moments.
2 minutes left. Eagles come back down 12. Lead by 1 now. Seats up. Now Davis going inside, gets the finish. Eagles coming in transition, though. Now, Kellis, release, no good, too strong. And foul called on the Nixa Eagles.
And that would have been another big-time shot. You got to knock that down. I mean, you can't take those possessions for granted.
I mean, that's a good shot, too. He's open, but, once again, just got to crash the boards, knowing if he misses. Falcons get past the press. Here's Huber in the corner. Now Seats with the ball. 1.5 minutes left. Houston. McCoy all up in his grill. Rover with the ball now, far corner.
Well, that was an impressive recovery from Flint. I mean, being able to...
I think this is just a perfect example of why a shot clock needs to be implemented here.
Being able to hold the ball is... You got to get it.
And I know Nixa has people that do that too. I mean, it's not just this. Foul called on Ty Kellis, his fourth foul of the game.
You just can't let them dribble out this clock. Get it? I mean, honestly, if it gets in Markel's hands, it might be the person you are okay with, because the rest of the people on this floor are all incredible shooters.
Seats gets the inbound, guarded closely by Sights. Hands off for Davis. Kellis can't foul here.
And that's smart by Glendale. You know he can't foul. She's out of the game. And
Seats with the ball now. They're just, eventually Nixa is going to have to start fouling. Sights gets in there, and they call a foul. I mean,
that was
that's just a clear jump ball.
I mean, that was something.
I've been trying to not be like that, but that is just
that was either a travel or a jump ball.
A travel or a jump ball. It's not a foul at all.
That was terrible.
Here's the amount of Seats. Nixa is going to have to foul, and Sights will. Oh, the Falcons will be in the bonus now at 37.8 left on the clock. Seats at the line. First free throw is good. 68-66, the Nixa Eagles will take a timeout. 37.8 left in the fourth. We'll be back. .8 left, 68-66. The Falcons lead by 2. Seats at the line, trying to make it a 3-point game.
This is definitely going to be a big time.
Free throw.
And if he misses this, you have to get this rebound. You have to box out. I mean, they're definitely going to crash it.
He will make the free throw. 3-point lead
go.
for the Falcons. Now you can try to go for the tie or get the 2 here, potentially get fouled. I mean, it's just up to whatever the defense gives you. Flint had the 3 there, didn't let it go. Here, Flint steps into the 3 on the way, just off. Tipped around into the hands of Kellis, and Kellis will get fouled. 17.3 left. Good look from Flint. Just couldn't knock it down, but like we said, got to crash the boards. They're down there.
And he has to knock these down. I mean, you can get both of these to go. Hopefully, you can get them to miss a free throw and just go for it.
First one off the back rim.
And that's a tough one.
Second one from Kellis is good. And Coach Brock Blancett will use a timeout here. Now, likely, I mean, do you foul off the ball and send him to the free throw line? I mean, the worst free throw shooter, I'm sure Houston's would probably be that guy that you'd want to send to the free throw line.
I mean, yeah, you try to. If it gets in his hands at all, you do foul immediately. But otherwise, maybe go for a steal for a couple of seconds, try to get a jump ball, something. If not, you got to foul.
Yeah, I'm sure that's what he's preaching to his guys. They are already in the bonus, so that's good for them.
That's just gonna.
Like we said, I mean, this Glendale team, they're good, but you know they're inconsistent. So I think we've seen some of their best tonight.
Mm-hmm. And I mean, you can't let Seats get the ball. You can't let Davis. We've seen him knock down 2 clutch free throws against Republic. I mean, obviously Rover.
Here's Davis inbounding the ball to Seats, and Smith will foul immediately.
And he's got to.
I think that's definitely the thing to do.
Mm-hmm. I mean, if they miss one, you have to get a 3 ball.
Seats has 4 fouls along with Davis on the Falcons. Seats' first free throw is good. Kellis returns to the game for Nixa. Hable for the Falcons. Seats is 3 of 3 from the free throw line so far this game. Second one, no good. McKnight's there for the rebound. Eagles have 1 timeout left, and Brock Blancett will now use it with 11.8 left on the clock. I mean,
who do you go to?
Coming down to the wire. I mean, Kellis has been your guy all season from 3. Hasn't had it tonight. Seitz has been there the past couple games. Flint's a good 3-point shooter.
I mean, you're likely going to see a bunch of ball screens. Just get somebody open.
I'm looking for Seitz.
That's what I'm doing too. I mean, he's been their best 3-point shooter today. You just got to get him the ball. Trust him.
to make a play. I don't think you have enough time to go for the 2 and foul immediately.
Exactly. I mean, it really is all or nothing right here.
70-67. Glendale leads by 3. We'll be back to see who wins this in just a moment. .8 left. Eagles one last chance to send this game into OT. See what they drew up there in that timeout. Kellis will be the inbounder. Flint heading the offense. Here we go. 10 seconds now. Flint with the ball. Picks up his dribble. Finds Seitz. Seitz, double team. Getting out of it. And fouled. Seitz was trying to put up a shot there and head to the free throw line. 2.8 seconds left.
And now it's catch and shoot.
I mean, Glendale, I think, just fell on purpose. Timeout called by the Falcons. I think almost if you're Glendale, you just foul on purpose. Send them to the free throw line.
But you have to be careful. I mean, if someone
if they know that's coming, they can just
flop,
throw it up. Yeah, I mean, Seitz was close there to get that. I mean, probably. Yeah, I mean, if he was able to get that ball out of his hands, I think that was a shooting foul.
And Seitz definitely a great free throw shooter. It could. I mean, they're gonna have to. It's almost a catch and shoot opportunity because they're gonna trap that corner. You have to just catch that ball and get a shot up because they're gonna go for that foul. Because now, especially now that they're at 4, they know 1 for the bonus. You just have to catch and shoot, or else they're gonna foul you.
Rover with 4, Seitz with 4. And Davis with 4 for the Falcons. Just over 2 seconds left in this game. 2.8. See what the Eagles do. Kellis, quick inbound to Flint. Flint pulls up, volleyball line 3 on the way and off the mark. Buzzer sounds, and that will do it for the game here tonight. The Falcons upset the Eagles 70-67 in a thriller here in the fourth quarter.
I know it really just comes down to that cold speed they had in that third quarter. And then when they weren't able to get those rebounds, I mean, there were just so many second chance points that you just can't allow. And that's what really killed the Eagles tonight.
Yeah, big game from Rover, Davis, and Seitz led them to that win there. So that will do it here from Glendale High School in Springfield, Missouri. From Evan, Brett, and myself, we say thank you for tuning in and good night.